Hey YouTube, this video is about PS4 controller. This is mine. It essentially stopped charging. I don't use it very often. I mean, I've had it since I got the PS4, but all of a sudden it just stopped charging. That USB port right there, you plug into, obviously, everybody knows that, and it just stopped working. This thing usually lights up, but it didn't anymore, whatever. So I saw some stuff on YouTube about how to fix it, and basically all of them pretty much sucked. Some little kid trying to tell you how to do it by pushing in that button by that screw there and resetting things and all this other crap. None of it worked. There was another guy that wanted you to take this apart and pull the battery out. The battery's in this area. Take a USB, cut the end off, pull the wires out, connect it to the battery and charge it that way, then stick the battery back in, put the screws. I mean, give me a break. You're going to do that every day? Forget it. So what I did is a little bit more research and found out that there is a board that you can buy that I have right here. I bought two of them. Bear with me a second. I bought two of them, and the first one that I bought didn't come with this ribbon right here. That ribbon already exists inside your iPhone, so you don't really need it. But this is what it is, and that's the USB right there. It's just a board. You see that little brown thing right there, or black? That flips up so that you can slide that ribbon into that slot, and then you have to, once it's far enough in, you just push that back down. That's what you're gonna have to do inside. So basically how this whole process works, there's 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple. Undo those screws, pull this thing apart. It's a little tricky, be kind of careful, but once you get the screws apart, just kind of use a fingernail or something like that to get inside there. Pull it apart. If one of these pops off, which did on mine, there's a little spring, and you might be able to see it in there. It might just be something shiny, but anyway, there's a little spring in there that came off. Basically, it's like a line going this way, then it has a circle, and then a line going the same direction. What that does is just gives these things more bounce back spring, so make sure you don't lose that. And basically that spring goes on the insides of both of these. It just slides on this little thing, and that thing pops right back down where it goes. So if it happens to pop off when you pull this all apart, it's not the end of the world. It's not that hard to get it back together. Like I said, these things just slide into these little receivers that look like, my horseshoe-shaped fingers right now. It just like pops down inside that. There's one on each side. So put those back on, whatever. Anyway, this white thing that you see right there, there's like 3 pieces holding that together. That's just like a little window, just sits in there. Then there's another piece that goes in front of it, and another one that holds the whole thing down. You just got to remove those. What I did, I took a picture once I had it apart of how it looked before I pulled those things apart. Because you have to remove those because this board fits, because you can see the USB spot right there, fits right underneath there. It actually goes in like that. You'll be able to understand once you take it apart. So take it apart, and then there's just 2 screws that hold this on. And just look at it, where those screws went in, and screw it back in the exact same way, so that way it'll work. Do that, screw it back down, put those 3 pieces together to make that work. Make sure you fixed a button if it popped off, and then push it back together, making sure that, see this piece here? Make sure that these line up in the areas, whatever, and once those are lined up good, just like snap it in together, and that's it. And you kind of hold it, tight in one end, and put the screw in, screw it down, screw it down, screw it down, and then you're done. The problem, I guess, was a little bit of play in that USB area. Sorry, my camera's not adjusting for it, but you can see that little line inside there. And over time it wears out, I guess. So I replaced it. And then my problem was I went to plug it in, and I have so many USB cables that none of them were working on it. So I had to find one that actually would work. Now I had it plugged into my PlayStation. I've plugged it into, you know, iPhone chargers, all this other stuff. I'm like, darn. So I took the whole thing apart again, thinking I might have done something wrong. Well, I didn't. It was just one of the cables. So once I found a cable that would charge it and make this thing glow, then I just labeled it. So I'll bring it over here, show you that it's working now. Like I said, I have a bunch of cables, whatever. So I just named this one PS4. And I'm pretty sure it goes in like that. And it's plugged in, and there you go. Now it'll glow on and off. And that's it. That's all I did. And see, then it goes down and comes back. So where I got those little boards, eBay. One was like $2. I ordered another one that was like $3 because they tricked me. They had two of these side by side, and I thought I was buying two for $3. Wrong. So I got gypped about one for $3, one for $2, but sure beats spending $70 on a excuse me, on a new controller. That's all you need, and it's very simple. The whole fix, 5 minutes. That's about it. So like I said, I have an extra one now if that happens again, and that's it. When you keep it, again, this is a board, so try and keep your fingers off of it, you know, because oils and stuff like that will break things down over time. So I'm going to stick it back in this bag and, you know, keep it away from the air and things like that until I need to use it. Anyway, YouTube, that's about it. Any comments and concerns, questions, hit me up on YouTube. Thanks, guys and girls.